Hey guys, this is Fox1989. I've got a bit of an announcement to make in this video and some gameplay. So, I was watching a couple of my old videos, particularly my retro Let's Plays, and the only one I was really satisfied with was Utopia 2. I was really stuttery and nervous and I wasn't playing that well during my other ones. So, I'm going to re-upload, at the very least, Ghost Manor. Maybe Keith Courage. I'd have to rewatch that one again to see how that one was. And decide whether I'm going to fully remake that one or not. However, I did like the concept of the Retro Let's Play series, as short as it was. And I would also like to do a full video on Devil's Crush, not just a little 20-minute preview. Because I didn't even play really a full game. I just kind of let myself die at the end of it. So I'm going to be announcing a new series right here and now. It's called Fox1989's Retro Replays. And unlike the name would suggest, I'm not just doing games that I've personally played before. I just like the alliterative name. So, now is where I need your guys' help. I need you guys to put in the comments of any of my Retro Replay or Retro Let's Play videos on what retro era game console games you would like me to play. This is mostly included, but not limited to, NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Advance or Color, and TurboGrafx 16. Basically nothing that came equal to or after the 64, the Dreamcast, or the PSX. But anything before that is fine. And now remember, I don't have any of these old consoles. I will have to emulate it. So take that into mind of getting an emulator and getting a ROM. And technically speaking, that's not something I should be condoning. So, that being said, I am using an emulator for this, but as I've shown before I even started my Retro Let's Plays, I do actually own the 4 Turbo games that I showed, and I still do. So, without further ado, let's load up Ghost Manor. So we're just going to go ahead and start. Our peaceful village of Anorath was attacked last night. Everyone in the village trembled as a booming voice shook the town. An evil being, calling itself Orb Gamut, has come to enslave the town's people. The people still shake in fear as they hide in their homes. He is using an army that he's brought back from the dead. The army protects his hideout. Please, Arthur, use the back way up to the old manor and see if you can save us all. Go now, time is short. Use this magic globe. It will help protect you from the ghosts in the undead army. Be quick. So the general gist of the story is all the adults are too, piss poor afraid to go take on this evil being, so let's send the ugly little kid. Now, controls are quite simple. Left and right moves you, left and right. Pulling down will allow you to duck, and then moving left and right while you're ducking will let you crawl. And pushing up while ducking will put you back up to standing position, but it has no additional function other than that. Well, climbing ladders too. Now, a small trick that when you are crawling, when you're simply standing still, you have a slightly lower profile than it when you're actually crawling. So, for example, the dagger enemy, blandly named Dagger, can throw daggers that will hit you if you're crawling, but will miss you if you're just sitting there. So, quick little tidbit there. So, jumping is button 1, and firing your ammunition, or shot power, which is this purpley orb stuff here, is button 2. Which I killed something. Wow. Pushing start is pause, and pushing select is search. Select can also be used while crawling, and there are some things that can only be found while crawling or while standing and searching. Now, to go over the GUI real quick, you have your score, which is right up here in the top corner. And the score is basically, well, games used to have these things back in the day. And how it works is the more things you kill, the more things you collect. Basically, the better you do in the game, you get a better score. And the whole point of games back in the day was to simply just accumulate the highest score you can. Some of the ones like this have both a an actual storyline and yet still have a score. So even if two people are playing and they both beat the storyline, you can still set a clear winner by whoever had the highest score at the end. Now this is, as I said, your ammunition. You get a total of 20 shots. So if you notice, this first orb is slightly smaller and slightly darker than the rest. That's because every time you make one shot, it goes down until it disappears after the 5th shot. And this one will start disappearing until the 5th shot is done. So 5 times 4 is 20, you get 20 shots overall. Up here you have your extra lives. Now, the screen only displays 3 lives at a time. However, it is possible to collect more, they just don't show up. Now, if I had, say, 5 lives, and then I lost 3, it would still say I had 3 on the 4th life, it'd still say I have 3 on the 3rd life, and then as soon as I lost the 3rd life, it would go down to 2. And you would noticeably see this one disappear. And then this here is your health. And it's not one life jar per life, it's just 3 life jars. So when this one empties out, this one starts to empty out, this one starts to empty out, and then it's game over. So that's the basic gist of the GUI. So we're going to go ahead and get started now. So as I said, sometimes you have to duck or else you can't get through. So you just duck, move through. Now as you can see, there's a little bit of fire under me. Now falling into that will kill me. But this here is called a blue flame. It will allow me to safely pass through the fire by turning it temporarily cold. And this is an all-important item within the game. It's called the golden key. And you need to collect the golden key and then proceed to the exit door of the level in order to move on to the next level. Just going to go ahead and follow and collect both those. I see the fire turn blue temporarily for about 7 seconds. And now it's back to red and it'll hurt me. Layla, what are you doing in my room? Give me one moment, please. Sorry about the interruption there. My cat walked in on me. I must not close my door all the way. So, as I was talking about standing up searching and crawling searching, here's a good time to demonstrate it. So if I search here, there's nothing. But if I crawl and search here, find another blue flame. Now this here is a star. And they have 2 main purposes in the game. One, of course, is to rack up your points, as collecting one is worth 300 points. The other thing is that if you collect 8 of them, you'll be able to fire 2 pieces of shot power at once while only expending 1 ammunition. So basically it doubles your firepower. And you shoot one slightly up, one slightly down, so it also gives you a wider coverage as well. Oh, come on. Fine. Now, this barrel ghost here is an enemy, so let's not touch him. But this trash can is a proper barrel ghost, and that one will help you if you find the activator. Not all barrel ghosts need an activator, but most of them do. Come on. Let's go down here. Now, where is he? There he is. That's Shark. He will basically, as long as you're in the water, constantly attempt to jump at you and eat you. He doesn't actually one-shot kill you or anything, but he does hurt. So a little ghosty thing I picked up, and there's another one over here, are the barrel ghost activators. Unfortunately, you don't get points for getting them, but I just collect them out of habit. Now, the one I collected up here with... Why can't I go down the ladder? The one I collected up here with the lava is for the trash can barrel ghosting on the side, but the one I collected here was for this one. Now, how barrel ghosts work is... pardon me. Is that you jump on them, and they'll spring you up. Now, you can hold A to jump even higher while on one, marginally, mind you. However, in this particular case, if I had done that, it would have launched me over the flame, and I would have fallen directly into the fire. So, I didn't do that. Now, we're just going to wait here for one of those flying banshees to come and pick me up and drop me back off the top of the level. Now, as you can see, the ground fell apart there. Now, this kind of thing doesn't happen too often in this game. I think this is the only time I know for sure. That being said, a quick little tidbit that could help you survive later in the game is that if you're falling, you can pull down to dive. Should you do this and fall into water, you take no additional damage. However, should you do this and fall into land, you will die instantly. So when you're falling on land, it's generally better to not dive and just belly flop, as you'll take less damage. However, if you belly flop into water, you will also take damage, so it's best to dive if you know you're going to land in water. Now this here, this red thing, is called a Zeppel. When I did my retro replay, I had a gentleman on my channel who decided to fill in a couple of the names that I had forgotten or got wrong. So I'm going to be using them from here on out. So Barrel Ghost Activator, as you see the Barrel Ghost is now active. I'm going to leave that heart there for now. So we're going to jump over the river here. Watch out for the Zeppel, take him out. Now with the Zeppel spawn here, they don't hurt you directly in any way, but they can get in the way of your shot, so it's nice to take them out. Now, as I said with Dagger, if you simply duck, he won't hit you. But if you're moving, he can. So with this particular Dagger here, because of his positioning, best thing to do is just get in a nice rhythm of jumping over his daggers, and then just as you're about to land, launch a shot. If you do it just the right timing, his arm will just come over the table in time, and you'll hit his arm. 5 shots later, he's done. Pick up the hearts for a couple extra points. Pick up the key he leaves behind, because that's necessary to leave the level. And come back over here. Grab the extra heart, which, we left just because we didn't really have much health gone. And grab this extra shot power to replenish what you wasted on the Zeppel and Dagger. Now hold A when you hit the Barrel Ghost, otherwise I'll only land on that platform below with the glowing eyes in the hole, which there is a slimy in the hole. So now we're going to search here, we're going to get another star, which if I'm not mistaken is 7. Take out the 2 Zeppel spawn here, and we're just going to wait to get up to the top. And perfect timing. Gotta watch out for those Zeppels. Oops. Stupid Zeppel. There. Once. Again, and it's game over. Now this should be my 8th star. Yep. Now, what I'm going to do here is, if I jump to get the shot power, another Zeppel's going to appear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump and purposely miss the shot power. That way the Zeppel comes and I can simply take him out. Now once I take out the spawn, I can grab this safely without any more Zeppels appearing and have full shot power. There's still one more Zeppel and a Dagger to take out before I can exit the level. Oh, bless me. So we're just going to jump over to the side here, up to the top, grab this star here for some extra points, kill the Zeppel, and the spawn, and grab this here. So that was what an extra life looks like. It looks just like your actual life marker, except, well, it looks just like your life marker. We're going to take out him again, we're going to move on to the next level. Now, the first thing that's going to happen is Frankenstein's going to come out a door. Once, twice, he's done. I could swear this door constantly spawned Frankenstein. Oh, we're going to head upstairs, grabbing the shot power. Watch out for the blue Zeppel. Now, the blue Zeppels are just like the red ones, they're just uglier. Star from him. And this guy here holds my key. Now, in this room here, there's a skeleton, and he's going to be guarding a piece of shot power. So we'll kill him, then we'll replenish our shot power. Once, twice, you're dead. And grab this. Now, fun fact, you can die in this fire here. Should you be high enough to clear the that bottom layer of bricks, like so, but not high enough to clear the mantle, you'll land in the flame, and that will kill you. That being said, you can safely get into the house through the chimney from the roof if you go in through the chimney, but I can't remember if that kills you or not. Just take the elevator back down. Now I'm going to go this way for a moment. I'm going to leave the hearts even though we aren't hurt. Now we're going to take out this guy here. He's going to drop us another star. Come on, thank you. We're going to get our hands and knees and we're going to search about halfway in the couch for your life. Now I'm going to fall down this hole here. And take you out, take you out. Ghost's going to appear. Let's take skeleton out. Lots of extra points for these guys, and we're going to move on to the next level. Now, this is the second half of the manor level. Well, the second manor level, I should say. Now, if we climb up here, there's a couple rats we're going to have to kill, but there's some more shot power as well. Now, right here is a free heart. Now, free things like that you find don't give you points unless they're in chests. But that one will constantly respawn should you, for example, go into the attic and then come back out. Same with this star here, but I'm not cheap enough just to sit there racking up points. Besides, it'd be boring as hell for you guys. Oops. Nice shot there. Now it's generally faster to go on the roof, so I'm going to go ahead and do so. The problem about being on the roof is, as you can see, it is a hell of a storm out. So if you constantly jump as high as you can, you're going to get struck by lightning. Also, if you stand still too long, you're also getting struck by lightning. We're going to go ahead and climb up the roof here. We're going to go over just this way here and into here to grab an extra free man. I don't know about grabbing that shot power because I'm pretty much full. Oh, I am full. I'm going to head up to the roof again. See, shot power is not worth points, so there's no sense grabbing it if we're full. When you see that dragon, that's when you know you've gone as far as you can. And just go down here. So now we have our key to get out of the level. I'm a little bit hurt, so we're just going to quickly grab this heart here. And proceed down here. starters. Now, the double shot power will last as long as I have not died. So even if I was to run out of shot power, I will still retain the double shots the next time I pick up shot power. But that being said, if I were to die, I will lose my double shot power. Now I've got 1, maybe 2 shots left, so let me just take out the Zeppel spawn. Then grab this extra shot power here, and another star here. Now, if you remember from the first, well, this is the first episode still, isn't it? It'll be ending in a moment. If you remember from earlier this episode, when I was collecting stars in the first level, there was one door with a skull over. In fact, I'm just going to superimpose that in the video right here. This door here leads to that door. So if I was to go in this door, I'd end up in the first level again. And we don't want that, so we're just going to go ahead and completely miss that door. However, this is the end of the episode, so I'm just going to go ahead and call this one an episode. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys next time. Fox1989 signing off.